Hey everybody, it's Michael Fisher with Pocketnow. We're still at IFA, Tony's still behind the camera, and we're still checking out new devices. And this device that I have in my hand is not necessarily new in the news cycle, but it is new to us. We have not yet covered the Nokia Lumia 625, so we thought we would take a quick gander at it and show you what it's all about. So the 625 is another in a series of phones that manufacturers are building, which are large in screen size, but not necessarily large in on the spec sheet. You can see Windows. I mean, it's a Windows phone. You're not going to be surprised by any of the hardware here. The dedicated camera button, power standby, volume rocker, the headphone, the 5-megapixel camera with flash, Nokia branding. But the screen is the big story on this device, and it's not a resolution hound. We were trying to look at the specs before. We didn't get that clear. We'll throw that down in the description. But this is a 4.7-inch screen, and we have not seen a screen size that large on Windows Phone, or at least Windows Phone 8, in a little while. The Samsung ATIV Neo is at 4.77 inches, but with this much real estate, you know, it's not like the new phablet or anything like that, but this is pretty large, and when you pair it with hardware that's pretty wide and which does this nice thing, and I'm not sure if the light is going to let us show it, but the glass just kind of curves down into the body of the device, and it is just nice and pillowy and interesting. And they're doing the same thing they did on the 620, Nokia is, with this kind of semi-translucent backplate. Really hard to see on camera, particularly in this lighting, but here's my Lumia 1020 next to it. Much more opaque, a much warmer yellow, next to this kind of almost alien-like yellow. And this is not the only color you can get. You can get it in white. I believe there are 5 different colors actually available for this. So there's not a whole lot of news here, but it is definitely new to us. It's always interesting to see manufacturers try different form factors, different sizes. And the 625 is something we're going to definitely go out of our way to try and cover in the weeks ahead. We thought we'd give you a quick look at it and share some of our enthusiasm for this kind of interesting, not quite middle of the road, not quite high end, not really mid-range device from the Windows Phone camp. Once again, I'm Michael Fisher with Pocketnow. It's still Tony behind the camera, and we still have a whole lot to see on the conclusion of our first day at IFA. Stay tuned for more.